Alright, you fellow Hedgehog fans, listen up. I have never capped in my life, nor have you. You see, this blue community is nothing but honesty and loyalty. You see, us Sega fans, we don't care what they put out. The game can be absolutely terrible, but we're still gonna buy it because that's what we do. But the thing I'm kind of wondering about is, why is it always Sonic? I mean, don't get me wrong, there's no problem with Sonic. I mean, there is no other. You remember Silver? But the big question here is, what happened to Sonic's friends? Why are they not stars anymore? I'm not saying that there's not a Tails fandom out there. I'm sure you all have Tails dolls. But what happened to the Tails game specifically for Tails? I mean, of course he's Sonic's right-hand man. He's player 2 to player 1. But why is he not getting his own games? I mean, not to compare apples to oranges, but Luigi gets his own games. And Mario's supposed to be the star. And good golly, Peach had hers too. And this thing was terrible. So what's the problem with Amy getting her own game? You think I don't want to play that? I want to put Sonic in the side character section for a second here and talk about the characters that deserve more love. In no particular order, do you remember when everyone put on goggles and thought they were Tony Hawk? Sonic Riders was a game that had multiple installments. It also starred the new rival Jet the Hawk, which was kind of cool. But after this series died, so did Jet. It's been over a decade since Sonic Riders has finished, and Jet is nothing more than a cameo and a mention. I mean, besides the black and white Hedgehog, I think he was a pretty decent rival. But we all know we'll never see a game that stars him again. Now there's plenty of other niche Sonic characters I could mention in the gaming universe, but I want to go over to something that's more accessible. You see, not too long ago there is another TV series besides Sonic X. This was Sonic Boom. Of course you had the main cast, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, but there was another one that was added in as well. However, there is a new 5th character added to the group, and this character actually got a star role. Styx the Badger made her first appearance in Sonic Boom, and surprisingly, for some reason was actually older than Jet, which doesn't seem right, but whatever. Without getting off topic, Styx was kind of an annoying character, but a lot of people liked her. But eventually, the critics striked and Sonic Boom went off air. And naturally, when the boom stopped, Styx stopped. Now, Styx has been in some other things besides the Sonic Boom games, such as the Olympic games and stuff like that. But will we ever see a Styx games to herself? No way. For hypotheticals, let's narrow down the list. Who in a Sonic franchise would get their own game? The most obvious choice is going to be anyone that's a hedgehog. Sonic, Shadow, Silver, but of course they have to be relevant. So I'm sorry, Manic, but that's not you. The problem is, in this example, Silver, he's already kind of gone because he's related to this. So your best bet is to go for Shadow. Matter of fact, Shadow did have his own game. Now, Shadow the Hedgehog wasn't necessarily a bad game. It's just, why do this? Looking at the cover, you'd think you'd be playing Bayonetta or Devil May Cry. But no, you're still playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Now it's just a dark hedgehog and he does a lot of this.
Damn, only 5 minutes left. Let's hurry. Damn it, we only got 1 more minute before all the bombs go off. Damn, we've been detected.
Oh, you think that's it?
Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
Damn you. Shadow, damn you. It's been 50 years. Justice will finally be served.
Anyways, this is the problem with Sega making other characters important. They do this. Now, there have been other characters that have had their time in the spotlight. Nearly 2 decades ago, Tails did get his own game. And whether if it's garbage or not, why would you not continue making more Tails games? I mean, Luigi gets his own series and it's still currently going. And heck, I would compare Tails to Luigi. I mean, what? One's missing a hat. That's it. Another good comparison is Amy Rose to Peach. Now, while I can't praise Peach's game because this is very, very sexist, she still had one. And I think you can get away with trying to make Amy her own game. And for Sega's assurance, there's plenty of people that love Amy. Just look on Twitter. Just don't scroll too far. You may see something you don't want to see. Alas, we all believe Sonic characters all deserve more time. And again, while we all love Sonic, we would all kiss him too. It's okay to put one of these other characters in the front lines and just put out a decent game. Now, spoiler alert here. 3, 2, 1. Sonic Frontiers did amazing. Matter of fact, at the end of the game, it mentioned both Styx and Jet. So is there a chance that these characters can be more than just a cameo in the future? Probably. And Sega did mention more playable characters coming in future DLC. But for right now, we don't all mind taking baby steps. Sega has an array of colorful characters that we want to see more of. Therefore, us Sonic fans will sit here waiting patiently for whatever you release. You said you want us to get some King Ice, you best believe Little Timmy already has it. So if you want to show Little Timmy some love back, go ahead and drop a Shadow the Hedgehog too. He won't be little forever. And with that, thank y'all for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you want to see more about this Sonic stuff. Plenty of other characters I have not talked about yet, so maybe see a part 2. Otherwise, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Later.